In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to format dates and numbers in Retool. To get started, open Retool in your browser. Once you're on the main dashboard, look for the Create option and click on it. This is where you begin building a new app and setting up the components you'll use for formatting and working with values like dates and numbers. After that, choose Classic App. This opens a standard Retool app editor, which is a great place to work with input components and test how different date-related fields appear and behave. If you're new to Retool, this editor is where most of your layout and configuration work happens. Now direct your attention to the toolbar on the left-hand side of the screen. This panel contains the components you can add to your app. To insert a new element, click the plus sign. That opens the component library where you can search for exactly what you need instead of scrolling through a long list. In the search field, type in date. As you do that, Retool filters the available components and shows the options related to date and time inputs. This makes it much faster to find the right field, especially when you're building forms or dashboards that need clean and consistent date entry. From the date and time input section, you can drag and drop the component you want directly onto the canvas. This is one of the easiest ways to build your interface, because you can visually place components exactly where you want them and immediately see how they'll look in the app. You'll notice several date-related options here. One is a basic date input, which is useful when you only need the user to select a single date. There's also a calendar input, which provides a familiar calendar style picker and can make date selection more intuitive. You may also see separate options for day, month, and year. These can be helpful when you want more control over how a date is entered or displayed, especially if your workflow requires those parts to be handled individually. Another option is date range, which is ideal when you need users to select a start date and an end date, such as for reports, bookings, or filtering data over a time period. And finally, there's date time, which is the best choice when you need both the date and the exact time in a single input. As you work, choose the component that matches the type of date information you need. Drag it into your app and use it as the foundation for how your data will be entered and displayed. That's the basic setup for working with date formatting inputs in Retool, and it gives you the flexibility to handle simple dates, detailed date parts, ranges, and timestamps all within the same editor.